start streaming. Alright. Okay. I'm back. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Like, nearly a week? Oh, man. Been a while since I've had to move that much stuff from one place to another. I'm more or less completely moved back in with... Well, actually, I probably shouldn't talk about that, but... I still have some stuff back in my old place, and I still have to pay for, like, one more month after this one. But yeah, I more or less got everything settled. I didn't realize how small this spare desk I have is. Like, I have my regular desk for my regular everyday activities. And it's kind of big, but it isn't really built for a 2-monitor setup. And this other desk kind of is. But also it's kind of small, especially when I have my mic on the desk. Like, if I didn't have my mic on the desk, then there would be, like, just enough room for everything. But since my mic's on the desk, it's kind of cramped altogether. Anyways, before we get back into studying for today, I just want to, like, talk for a few minutes, you know. Get rid of my nerves, update you guys on some stuff. So, new episodes of anime, yes. New episodes of anime came out. Mostly the ones that are relevant today are Windbreaker and the new episode of The New Gate. Because I haven't watched the stuff that came out today, I'm going to do that after stream. But. Windbreaker, oh man. Actually, both of these new episodes, like, got me tearing up and nearly crying. But it's just like, I can't cry. If I cry, I won't be able to read the subtitles, so I must keep it in. I gotta keep it in. So, let's see. Windbreaker. Yeah. I have, like, some notes here, but they're kind of vague. Because I wanted to talk to you guys about this, but I didn't know exactly how to go about this. So, Windbreaker, episode 9. There are 13 episodes in this season. Which, since we already have 9 episodes, and, like, there are only 4 episodes left. But looking at the OP, there are a bunch of characters that we haven't really been introduced to. We saw them near the beginning of the season in the classroom, but we haven't really been able to spend time with them. So it makes me wonder how this season is going to end. I haven't really looked into how this series is gonna play out, like if it's 1 core or 2 core split. My bet is on 2 core split, but they're going to keep the same OP between the 2 cores. Because there's a lot going on in the OP and ED. And it wouldn't be fair for the main guys to get their own fights through these first 9 episodes, but then the other characters that are in the OP don't get their own fights at all. I feel like that would be bad. That would be a bad look for the fan base. From the fan base perspective. So, I'm definitely curious what's going to happen after this. Because it seems like everything has been tied up nicely. Our main character, Sakura, hasn't done that much. Well, that's a lie. He has done a lot. But we still don't know exactly what's going on with him behind the scenes. Like, there are hints of him having a tragic backstory, but not a lot of actual backstory being shown. And Newgate, well, I'm not going to spoil that. Also, I haven't talked about it much, so if I start talking about it now, I'd have to talk about the entire thing. So I'm not going to. Not going to do that. And, I stayed up late again last night. Bad idea. But I decided to read to get caught up on a manhwa that I was reading. If you saw my intro video, you would have seen that I put a promotional image for Dear Door in there. Well, at the time, I was only like 2/3 of the way done. Like, Satan and Cain had just gotten into a conflict. Spoilers. A little bit. I'm trying to be vague here. Because there is actually a twist related to that. But I don't dare spoil that. But yeah, basically last night I thought, well, I could probably read a few chapters. What's the harm in that? And then next thing I knew, it was 3:30 in the morning. And I had nearly finished all of the extra chapters after the main story was done. So, yeah. I do really like it, though. I'm like 99% satisfied with the ending. Like, the story building was good, the characters were good, there were some really good spicy scenes. The only thing that I have like a slight issue with is how Sid was handled in the end. Well, not really Sid specifically, but more his relationship. I won't be able to talk about that and not go into some spoilers. So I won't go into too much detail about Sid and his character arc, but more so that if you want to go and read it for yourself, you can. But I am going to spoil a bit of where he ends up at the end. Well, maybe I shouldn't. Basically, the author went the route of everyone gets a happy ending, and that means everyone gets into a relationship. But the relationship that they chose for Sid is not one I am on board with. Because of the characterization of the partner they chose before. But it also seems like they erased the memories of that other character, so that they're essentially a new character, but they have the same design. But I haven't finished all of the extra chapters, so maybe that's wrong. I'm not actually sure. If it were up to me, I would have just kept Sid single, but still happy, or gave him a new love interest and had that story be explored in like 10 extra chapters. That's what I would have done with him. So, a little announcement. If you look down below this stream, you'll see that I now have some donations set up. I talked to a temp agency near where I live, but things with that are not entirely set up. Like, they had me sign up on their website, and now they want to interview me, but they didn't tell me why they want to interview me. And it kind of feels bad, because it's like, from what I was told, a temp agency is there to help people who don't have work to find some work and earn money. So I was expecting a more welcoming atmosphere. But that wasn't the case where I went. And the fact that they are interviewing me for something feels like I'm interviewing to join their agency. And if they don't feel like I'm worthy of being given the grace of earning enough money to eat, then I'm screwed. Like, that's the feeling I'm getting. But that also could just be the fact that I'm extremely anxious about this, and I'm in a situation I've never been in before. So, while waiting for that to get settled, I've opened up donations, since I don't know when I'll be able to become an affiliate with Twitch, because there are certain requirements for that, and there are some things I could do to speed up the process, like playing games. The thing is, I don't have any capture cards or anything, so I can't play Pokemon on stream yet. So I'd have to look into different kinds of PC gaming. And also, there are different sponsors that I could take as well. The sponsors would pay me to play their game on stream and advertise it, and that would give me money for food and stuff. But also, it's difficult because if I'm going to play a game on stream, I want to be able to spend time with it so that I can learn more about it or learn what makes it good, try to have fun with it, all that stuff. But with my current YouTube situation and not being able to be verified, I wouldn't be able to upload those VODs until I can get verified. Which might not happen until, like, at the earliest, like, late August, early September, or, like, mid-December, which would be many, many months from now. So, I think I'm gonna look into that more later this week. You know, see what sponsors are available and what games are available for PC. What interests me and what I'm willing to compromise on. This is all new to me, so I have no idea how sponsors even work. I know there's like a section where you can accept sponsors in like Streamlabs or something, but I'll have to look more into it. You know what would be the perfect sponsor though? So while moving, I was catching up on VODs of different streamers that I watch. And one of them was playing this, like, RPG game where you learn Japanese. Like, they teach you different Japanese words and stuff. And it's like, oh, that'd be perfect for stream. And they brought up the developer in the VOD. Guess what the name of the developer is? The developer for the Japanese learning RPG is Study Bunny. And I myself am a bunny chimera, and the name for the fan base for the people watching this stream that I came up with are Stardust Study Bunnies. So, like, if I could get sponsored by them or even just get the game for free so that I could play it, it would be a match made in heaven. So crazy. Whew, anyway. I think I've yapped on for a bit too long, so let's actually get into studying now.